Welcome to our mini lesson on the area of a sector within a circle. This lesson is designed to supplement what we have already talked about in class and is to be used as a resource when you need a reminder about how to make the calculations in your assignment. To begin, we're just going to find the area of a circle, and you'll see why here in just a minute. So recall that the area of a circle is A equals pi r squared. And in this problem, they're telling us to use 3.14 for pi, and they're telling us to use a radius of 14 meters. So I'm going to make those substitutions, and I'm going to say A equals 3.14 times 14 squared. I can then use a calculator to find my exact answer, which is going to be 615.44 meters squared. Remember to include that unit on there when we're trying to solve these kinds of problems. So now let's take a look at sectors of circles. A sector is a part of a circle enclosed by two radii in their intercepted arc. Basically what that means is we're just taking a piece of the circle and looking at it. And we want to calculate the area of that sector. So the area of the sector is found by taking the area of an entire circle, pi r squared, and multiplying it by the measure of the central angle divided by 360. Let's go ahead and look at one example with that. Find the area of the sector, leave your answer in terms of pi. So we're going to use this formula, area equals pi r squared times the measure of the central angle divided by 360. So in this case, it's telling us to leave our answer in terms of pi, so I'm going to leave pi as the symbol for pi. R in this case is 3 inches, so I'm going to multiply by 3 inches squared, and the measure of my central angle is 64 degrees. So again, I'm going to use my calculator and I'm going to push everything in, and the result that I end up at is 1.6 pi inches squared. Let's look at one more example before we go. Find the area of the sector to the nearest tenth. Use 3.14 for pi. If you notice on this one, the sector that we're actually talking about is the larger portion of the circle. So when we look at this problem, we're going to say A equals pi r squared times the measure of the central angle divided by 360. And in this case, we're using 3.14 for pi times the radius of 11 feet squared times the measure of my central angle, which is 315 divided by 360. Again, going to my calculator, when I push all of that in, I end up at 332.4 feet squared. I don't know why that 2 is not looking like a 2. Sorry about that. It is a 2 up there. Anyway, this concludes the mini lesson on how to find the area of the sector in a circle. Hope you enjoyed.